So when I do neck and shoulder stretches, I tend to combine them with the mobility exercises as well. You can choose to do these whatever order you prefer. We're going to start with a simple neck stretch, and I'm going to give you some ideas to make it a slightly more intense neck stretch. Just listen to your body when you do this. Do not pull too hard. We're going to place the hand on the opposite side of the head and gently pull that head away from the shoulder. Now make this slightly more intense by bringing the opposite arm out to the side. Clench your fist. Already you should feel a bit more of an intense stretch, but it might be that you need to change where the knuckles are facing to get a more intense stretch. It might be that you need to bring the arm forwards, further down, further up, further backwards for a better stretch. Now for me personally, I have a lot of tension down the jawline. So I find that bringing the head across and bringing the arm slightly backwards and pushing the knuckles so they're facing forward, that's my perfect stretch. It might differ from day to day, and it might be that you constantly move. That is fine. It might be that you find one position and hold it. Just take a few deep breaths in each stretch. So the next one looks similar to a tricep stretch, where we're bringing the arm straight up. We're going to bend at the elbow, and we're going to place our hand gently at the back of our head. We're then going to pull the head slightly, but look towards the armpit, and then slightly lean away from the armpit as well. Now this you can do for a few breaths, or you can make it a slightly more intense stretch by going against the wall. So the wall version is very similar, but different at the same time. You're bringing the arm up and over, bending at the elbow, and then you're going to put some gentle pressure with the elbow into the wall, leaning towards it. Now this you can do completely facing the wall or slightly to the side. That will just stretch out a different part of your back each time. Now one of my favourite stretches for the pecs, which will help loosen off the chest and help to bring those shoulders back a little bit. You've got a couple of options, and the first option is to go against the wall. However, my favourite is on the floor. So against the wall, you're in a bit of a cactus position, placing the hand on the wall and leaning away from it. So that stays in contact with the wall with the elbow and the hand, and you're just twisting away. The floor version is very similar, laying on your front, arms in a cactus position, and you're just going to hook the leg over and twist into that pec muscle. I'll show you on the other side as well, and you're just leaning across. Now you're using this supporting arm to push into that pec muscle. You can also do it from a tabletop position where one arm comes out to the side and you're leaning into it. And finally, from that tabletop position, we're going to go into what's called a puppy dog or a cat stretch, where the hands come out and you keep the hips above the knees pretty much, and then you bring the armpits towards the floor. With this, as you breathe, you want to let go that little bit more. However, you can make this more intense stretch by doing it against a surface such as a chair, bringing both hands onto that surface and allowing the head to drop between the shoulders. Now this move can even be done against the wall. So you want your hands against the wall, you want to bring the feet away, and then you're just dropping again the head in between the shoulders. Really, really nice one for the whole of that chest. And they are my favourite stretches to help with your posture.